YouTube is telling me that some of my older videos on gym equipment, and more specifically, my Total Gym, has been getting really popular the past few weeks, thanks to this whole COVID-19 coronavirus, can't leave the house, gyms are closed sort of situation we find ourselves in. So right now, I wanna make a few videos in a row that are all dedicated just to the Total Gym and to the things that you might be able to implement to other situations or other pieces of equipment around your house. The first thing, one of the questions I get is, how do you add more weight? I'm not heavy enough, I'm too strong, I'm an experienced lifter, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a power lifter, I'm a strongman, I'm into CrossFit. This isn't heavy enough, or it doesn't provide enough resistance. What do I do? Simple. Not only does this obviously go all the way to the top, but if you've run out of space, you've gone all the way to the top of the Total Gym, the number 6 or number 7, whatever it is on your Total Gym, and it's not enough resistance, there's a very simple solution. Get a chair or a bench or a stool or anything else, even the ledge of a fireplace, even the actual stairs in your house, and prop the thing up. That dramatically increases the amount of incline and the amount of this weight you're feeling in your hands, arms, shoulders, back, legs, whatever you're working. That immediately, with a higher incline, gives you more of the total weight. If that's still not enough, or you have no chairs, no stools, no stairs, nothing to prop it up against, there's another thing you can do. Add a physical bar. Most Total Gyms, even if they don't come with it in the package, are designed to hold an additional bar that's specifically used for loading plate weight. This Total Gym has one at the top and at the bottom. Find the hole, slide it in, and that's it. Now you can actually load plate weight onto your Total Gym. This one is the XLS model, and it's actually rated to hold up to 400 pounds of additional or total weight, I can't remember. But that's 400 pounds coming straight down of actual physical weight. If you've reached the 400 pound capacity, if you are a 200 pound individual and you've also loaded 200 pounds of plate weight and you know it cannot take any more perpendicular pressure on this joint because it will exceed the 400 pounds, there's another thing you can do. That 400 pound designation is only for perpendicular load on the joint where it bends. If 400 pounds is coming perpendicular to that joint, it might buckle. However, the rollers, the frame, everything else other than that joint can hold untold amounts of weight. So if you can apply a weight that's pulling directly down against the direction of the slide board, parallel to it or in line with it, especially if it's not true weight, if it's coming from resistance bands or something like that, then you can basically load it up as heavy as you can handle. The easiest way to do that, the same post you use for the top to load plate weight, instead of putting it up top, you can put it at the bottom. Once it's at the bottom, you have something that you can secure your resistance bands to. Now the bottom of the Total Gym is meant to have different accessories placed into it. This one comes with a squat attachment, an actual squat platform, a Pilates bar attachment, and the good old-fashioned pull-up bar. Now this is used for pull-ups, leg curls, a variety of things. So because every single Total Gym has either this exact bar or a variation of it, I'll use this as an example. Once you have your weight attachment bar loaded here, and you get your pull-up bar loaded down here, all you have to do is string a resistance band or something else between these two. If you have resistance bands in your house already, you can use any size. This one is a really long one, as you can see. However, even though it's very, very long, either I can loop it around both sides simultaneously and then roll it as many times as I want, or I can fold it up. I can create multiple layers. So a 15 pound resistance band, like this is, ends up providing me with closer to, well, depending on how many times you loop it around, it could be 15, 30, 45, 60, etc. Every time you loop an additional layer, it doubles the amount of weight it is resisting. If you don't have any of these, you can't leave your house to buy some, good old-fashioned bungee cords will work just fine. Loop bungee cord here, loop bungee cord here, and it provides resistance. You can loop as many as you want. Now, if you don't have plate weight, you don't have bungee cords, you don't have resistance bands, you also don't have any place in your house to prop the Total Gym up to a higher angle, and you still need more resistance, no problem. again, we can improvise. Everybody has either a bucket or a milk jug or something that has a handle of some type, whether it's meant to put your fingers through or loop over something else. Everybody has some sort of plastic or metal container with a handle. I'm going to use this water jug as an example. Now this water jug is 6,200 milliliters or 6,200 cc's. If you're not aware, 1 cc of water or 1 milliliter of water weighs 1 gram. So 1 liter weighs 1 kilogram. So if I load this with 6 liters of water, it will give me 6 kilograms of additional weight. Once it has 6 liters of water in it, it has this nice little handle, which again, on a milk jug, you have the regular handle on the back. You might want to use a bucket. You can use anything you want. You can put not just water, you can put sand, rocks, literally anything that will fit in the bucket or the jug you can put in there. Just loop it right over the Total Gym, just like that. With 1 jug on each side, you now have 12 kilograms of extra weight. I could fit 2 of these side by side, no problem. So I'd have 12 here and 12 on the other side. If I filled this with sand or stones, it'd be even heavier. So you start to get the idea. If you want to really go crazy, you could load this with plate weight. If you ran out of plate weight, you could also add a jug of water or sand or rocks. Then you could also add resistance bands and bungee cords to the bottom, and you could also prop the entire Total Gym up on a ledge. And I guarantee it would have so much resistance, and it would be so heavy that you would not be able to move it. You would not be strong enough. So there is no limitation to the amount of weight or resistance you can get on a Total Gym if you're just a little bit creative. Another useful tip I have is to change the connections on your Total Gym. What I mean by that is, this is a typical Total Gym handle. And we've all seen these little universal link attachments that attach it to your Total Gym. However, that means anytime you want to take the handles off or switch it out with a different attachment, you have to unscrew this, unloop it, and it's kind of tedious and it takes a while. Use these. Use carabiners, just like every gym in the world uses for all of their attachments. So you have your blank handle, your carabiner. Now you can clip it on and off as fast as you want. You can also keep this carabiner attached to the Total Gym. So if you don't want to use the handles and you instead want to use the barbell attachment, you can very quickly attach the barbell attachment. If you do not have one of these barbell attachments, which is just basically a bar with some padding and loops on either end, you can actually use any sort of pipe. This is a plumbing pipe. You could use anything that's strong enough that it won't break. This is typical wrought iron plumbing pipe. And the way I used to do it in my old videos, like my Total Gym chest video, was I used this pipe right here, and with these handles attached to Total Gym, I just looped the handle over it, just like that. And I pushed with the handles and a pipe looped through it. So that is a quick fix for a barbell. However, you are not limited to just choosing between the handles or the barbell. This is a typical rope attachment. With a nice carabiner, I can easily use this on my Total Gym. I can also take the carabiner and clip it to the cambered bar attachment. Now I can use this on my Total Gym. The last question I hear most often has to do with the angle of the Total Gym. Because it sits at an angle, that means if you need to be facing outward, sitting sideways on the Total Gym, your body is tilted. Now, of course, the easiest way to do this is to let your hips be tilted onto the Total Gym and just lean up. But if you have a bad back or bad balance, or you keep sliding and slipping and you need a way to get that Total Gym to be up and parallel with the floor, but still provide resistance, this is the easiest way to do it. Use the same chair or stool or bench or anything else that you would have used to prop up that side of the Total Gym, and instead put it at the feet. Prop the feet up and then adjust the height to match so it's more or less parallel with the floor. The first thing you're gonna ask or even notice is, with the Total Gym now parallel to the floor, there's very little resistance. So what do? Well, that goes back to the other hack. By adding the resistance bands to the bottom or to the bungee cords, it will be just as heavy as having it on an incline. That will provide your resistance. If you need more resistance, rather than adjusting the elevation, add more bungee cords, add more resistance bands. I hope this has been helpful. If anybody's interested, or if you've been coming to my channel or subscribing lately because you're looking for more home gym or specifically total gym sort of videos, I'm going to be putting out a few more new videos. I'm going to do a video on how to train shoulders, a video on how to train legs, and possibly even a video on how to do accessory work, whether it's for your lower back specifically, your abs, your obliques, things like that. So if you subscribed recently because you were looking for more total gym content, that will be coming soon. If you are an old subscriber and you don't care about total gym content, then please be patient. We'll get through this quickly.